My husband left me on the side of a road in a small Italian town, certain I'd chase after him. I didn't. Now he's the one looking for me. Let her figure it out. Ethan laughed, slamming the car door. Their rental peeled off down the street, leaving me standing there, stunned, humiliated, halfway through an argument I didn't know would be our last. For a long time I stood still. Too proud to panic, too hurt to move. He'll turn around, I told myself. He didn't. Minutes dragged into hours. Tourists passed by, side-eyeing the woman with tear-smudged mascara and nothing but a dead phone and €80 to her name. My wallet, my cards, my phone charger, all in the car with Ethan, right next to his ego. This wasn't an accident. This was a choice. That night, I found a tiny room above a bakery. No Wi-Fi, no hot water. Just a hard bed and an old woman who didn't speak a word of English, but pressed warm bread into my hands like it was gold. 27 missed calls, all of them blocked. Ethan, his friends. Anyone who sat in that car and watched me disappear in the rearview mirror like scenery. Blocked. By day 3, I sold my wedding ring. Funny. The same diamond Ethan once bragged about to his friends now bought me a bus ticket and a cheap meal. Not home. Not to Boston. Not to the apartment where my dreams went to die, where Ethan joked about me playing designer like it was a phase I'd outgrow. No, south to the coast. To Greece. To nowhere, really. A quiet village where no one knew my name and no one cared. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have answers. But for the first time in years, I wasn't stranded. I was gone. I disappeared without a sound. Sold everything. Shut every door behind me, traded glass towers for dust, boardrooms for mud, noise for nothing. Now, I wake before the sun. No alarms, no emails, just roosters in the distance and the metallic ache of silence pressing on my ribs. The days here are brutal, long, empty in a way that feels clean. The land doesn't care who I was. It doesn't care what I lost. It only asks for hands that don't quit, so I give it mine. Morning to night, calloused palms, sweat-soaked skin, muscle tearing against old softness, hauling, digging, breaking stone. Feeding animals who still flinch at me like I'm an outsider. I am. But there's a strange honesty in this exile. Here, life is earned. A glass of water tastes like mercy. A meal feels like a win. Sleep comes like surrender. Sometimes I catch my reflection, in dark water or dirty glass, sunburnt, scarred, beard thick, eyes hollowed out, unrecognizable. And that's the point. I didn't come here to be found. I came here to bury the man I used to be. Learning the language was humbling, living by their customs even more so. But when Tivera started serving our olive oil and setting out little cards with our label, things shifted. Michalis caught my eye as he passed by. Good for you. Good for me, he winked. Word spread. Soon, 2 nearby taverns reached out. Then came the invitation, a village christening, the butcher's granddaughter. 6 months into my new life, I stood at the back of that tiny church, watching, throat tight. Afterward, the old priest approached me, switching to slow, seminary English. You bring new life to Old Grove. He smiled, his eyes kind. Village needs new blood. Young people leave, but you stay. It felt like a door had quietly unlocked. After that, I was everywhere. Beach parties, name day feasts, even festival planning meetings. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was weaving in. Zoe, the weaver whose market stall sat next to mine, became a regular companion. Sharp-tongued, practical. Familiar in a way that snuck up on me. One afternoon, while packing up, she asked gently, "You never speak of America." The question hit harder than I expected. My parents are gone. A few friends. I hesitated, realizing how easily Ethan had isolated me over the years. Friends back home slowly edged out. Old ties loosened until there was nothing left to pull me back. "And your husband?" Zoe asked, quiet. I surprised myself saying his name aloud for the first time in months. "Ethan." Her look was matter of fact. "Might be time to check that phone." Not for him, for me. That night, after helping Daphne with dinner, I dug out my dusty old phone, charged it, logged into my forgotten email. Hundreds of unread messages. Old friends, casual check-ins, concerned ones too. Then, one subject line stopped me cold. "I know where you are. Ethan." I opened it, pulse hammering. "Claire, it's taken months and a private investigator, but I've found you. Enough of this nonsense. I'm coming to bring you home. My flight lands Thursday. Be ready, the arrogance, the assumption." As I sat there stunned, Daphne slid an envelope across the table. "Good timing," she said simply. Inside, partnership, papers, Greek and English. My name alongside hers and Giannis's. 1/3 ownership. No strings, no charity, just belonging. "You choose what happens Thursday," Daphne said, steady-eyed. "You have a home here, a life, friends. That man doesn't get to decide anymore." Thursday came bright and sharp. No suitcases, no tears, no running, just preparation. Sophia, the village lawyer, helped me draft divorce papers in both languages. I accepted a remote consulting offer from an old mentor. I emailed the friends I'd left behind. Brief, honest, regret-free. When Ethan's rental car pulled up, Daphne was already standing in the doorway. "He's here," she murmured. I walked out, wiping olive oil from my hands. Ethan stepped out, all polished sunglasses and tailored travel clothes, wildly out of place against the rough stone and sun-bleached fields. He looked me over like I was some artifact he barely recognized. "My God, Claire. What happened to you?" "Life," I said flatly. "What are you doing here, Ethan?" He smiled that same performative smile. "I've come to take you home." "I am home." His charm cracked. "This isn't you," he said. "It wasn't," I agreed. "Until you left me in Italy." I held out the partnership papers. "I own part of this business now. I have responsibilities, people who see me, people who value me." He scoffed. "You'd throw everything away for this?" "I'm not throwing anything away," I said calmly. "I'm choosing better." Finally, I handed him the divorce papers. "You left me once, Ethan," I said. "The only difference now is I'm not waiting for you to come back." His fingers curled around the documents, anger and disbelief warring on his face. "You'll regret this," he muttered. "Maybe, maybe not. But either way, that choice belonged to me."